welcome back to my channel, The Medieval Reader. So this coming Monday is the first day of Reading Rush, formerly called Booktubeathon. I don't think I will ever get used to this new name, but there you have it. It starts on Monday, the 22nd, and ends on the 28th, which is a Sunday. I'm really happy this year that we don't have to read 7 books in 7 days. I've always found that challenge to be so difficult. Even when I was on vacation during Booktubeathon, I still couldn't read 7 books. So I'm really happy that that challenge has gone away. But I'm always very excited to do it, and I hope that I will be able to read all of the books that I have planned. I have 4 books planned, and some of the books fulfill more than one challenge. So let's begin. Number 1, read a book with purple on the cover. So for that, I have chosen Interpreter of Maladies by Jhumpa Lahiri. Jhumpa Lahiri is known for both her short story collection, Interpreter Maladies, this one, which is her debut, and also Namesake, which is her novel. I think she's written a number of novels, but Namesake, I believe, was her first novel. I read that in high school, and I liked it, but I have a feeling that I will love her short stories more. So I will be reading that. It has purple on the cover, and it also fulfills number 4's challenge, which is to read an author's first book. So this one will fulfill 2 challenges. Number 2, read a book in the same spot the entire time. For that, I'm going to choose Beowulf, translated from the Old English by Seamus Heaney. Now, this is the most famous, arguably the most famous modern English translation of Beowulf. I've read the Michael Alexander translation, and I liked it. I planned on reading Tolkien's translation last year, but I decided to read something else instead for Booktubeathon. So this year I will be reading Seamus Heaney's translation, but because it's Beowulf and because I planned on reading it last year, this will fulfill both the challenge of reading a book in the same place. I plan to read this on my bed here, and also the 3rd challenge of reading a book I meant to read last year. Okay, the 4th challenge, as I said, was to read an author's first book, which will be Interpreter of Maladies. 5th challenge, read a book with a non-human main character. So for that, I chose The Witch and the Cathedral by C. Dale Britton. Now, some people might think that this is a bit of a stretch for 2 reasons. First, the main character is a wizard, and you could make an argument that a wizard is just a modified human. But since wizards don't exist, I can't really count it as a human. So I'm gonna go with a wizard being a non-human. And second, it's a bit of a stretch because I want this book to also fulfill the 6th challenge, which is to pick a book with 5 or more words in the title. And the "and" here is a symbol, so does that count as a word? I'm gonna count it as a word, in which case there are 5 words in the title. I have been wanting to read adult fantasy, but unfortunately so many adult fantasies are, in 10, 11 really long volumes, and I didn't want that. So I think this is part of a series. It says A Royal Wizard of Yurt Adventure, but it doesn't say what number it is. So I'm just going to assume that it's not important for me to have read the first books, and I'm just going to read this, and hopefully it's really good. I just saw it at the bookstore. I really don't have much of an idea about what it's about. Here's what the back of the book says. Love and magic don't mix, and neither do wizardry and the church. But when Daimbert, royal wizard of Yurt, discovers that the woman he's loved for years is marrying someone else, he ends up leaving Yurt for the cathedral city in the neighboring kingdom of Celeron. Yikes. But even though creatures of wild magic menace the cathedral itself, no one wants him there. Not the bishop of the cathedral, not the city council, not the local crown prince, not even his colleagues, the masters of the wizard school. But Daimbert senses hidden sinister plots at work, aimed at the very institution of wizardry. And besides, he's just met a very intriguing witch. I guess what really caught my attention is that I really love witches and wizards in books, and I also like books that deal with the institution of wizardry or, anything like that. There you go. Number 7, so the final challenge, read a book and watch the film adaptation. For that, I have chosen Life of Pi by Jan Martel. Now, I know that this book is controversial, and actually I also know that it's Ariel Bassett's least favorite book she read when she was in school. So I really don't know what to expect. I know that a film came out a few years ago, so I will read the book and watch the film. Somehow I suspect that I will like it, because it is supposed to be more philosophical. There are also animals in the book, and it's set at sea. So I think I will like it. Hopefully. I'll let you know. So yeah, those are the 4 books that I plan to read for Reading Rush. Let me know if you've read any of these. I will be vlogging what I'll be reading during the week, just as I have in the past couple years. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye now.